I never knew anybody who went to work in a suit. And so I didn't own a suit when I did my work experience. And so my first day I wore some trousers and a casual jacket, and I realised I'd have to dress smarter for day two, and I wore my school blazer, basically. My mum took off my badge, so it didn't look like a school blazer, because just looked smart, because everyone else was wearing a blazer. I didn't get to own a suit until I was much older, working in Peter Jones, and we got a staff discount to buy a suit, and that was my first suit. My name is Sadiq Khan, and my job is the Mayor of London. My job involves making sure that London's transport system runs effectively, making sure that we're safe in relation to the work we do with the police, making sure that we have a fire service that looks after our city. I'm also in charge of planning to make sure we get those homes built that we desperately need, and also to encourage jobs, wealth and prosperity in our city. So when I was a teenager at school, I both had experience of working, but also work experience organised by the school. My first ever job was doing a paper round when I was around 15, and I did that for a couple of years, earning a salary, £4 a week when I was a paper boy. So I did science A-levels, I did biology, chemistry and maths with the intention of being a dentist, and the school organised for me to spend time at a dental practice and a laboratory. And I realised that I didn't really want to spend 40, 50 years doing this. It was a really well paid job being a dentist, and spending time with the dentist in the lab, I realised that actually not for me. The great thing about doing work experience is a good employer will spend time with you, and you can get to ask questions, you can get a feel of what it feels like to be in that place of work, and what it entails. And because I realised actually I don't want to be a dentist, I was fortunate my A-levels allowed me to do law. And so the school also organised for me to spend time with a solicitor's firm, being an outdoor clerk, going to court to see for myself what lawyers did. And again, I got to ask questions and get to understand what it was like. And you can't beat shadowing somebody because you can see for yourself what the job entails. You can be silent and watch what it involves in real time. And I loved the interactions with the clients. I loved going to court. I'd make notes sitting behind the barrister. I love the fact that no, 2 sessions, the morning to the afternoon, were the same, let alone 2 days. And that diversity, but also the interaction with different clients, different barristers, different experts, how you deal with a jury, I found quite stimulating. One of the things that you realise when you work in a solicitor firm is, you've got to be on time, be early, and you've got to dress smart. And it's little things that you picked up when your work experience you just take for granted. And you realise the importance of, being smart, dressing smartly, giving clients confidence, and that left a big impression on me. If I could go back in the TARDIS, back to when I was a teenager, I think I'd have enjoyed getting the experience of what it's like working in TV in the news or on radio. I mean, it's now a big part of my job. I would have quite liked to see what it involves behind the cameras, writing the script, what goes behind the auto cue, what you do when there's a live, the atmosphere of a newsroom. I'd be quite keen to do that. I might still try. The most important thing I think about work experience is it gets you outside the classroom, outside the school, when you get a real idea what it's like to be in a working environment. Sometimes you'll fall in love with the working environment and you'll realise that's what I want to do. Other times it'll make you realise this is not for you. The key thing is it opens your eyes to a world you otherwise won't see. Everyone should have a work experience story.